So we're here in Sevierville, Tennessee, and we wanted to participate at a zipline tour. It's a seven-line tour at this place right here, Smoky Mountain ziplines and canopy tours. And right now there's a slight delay because, as you can see, we have some clouds developing and potentials for a thunderstorm. So obviously they don't have participants up on the lines during that time. So they just pulled a group back of 8 folks, and we have to wait until it's clearing up a little bit. It's only my wife and I on that group, in the last group actually for today, or second to last. So hopefully we can get on there. If not, then we'll probably have to cancel this one because we're leaving tomorrow back to Florida.
Alrighty, 4 o'clock torque, y'all want to come on back?
I don't think so we're gonna do this. Ready to go.
How old is it? What year is it?
Take a guess.
Like the
68.
50s? 40s?
94.
Oh.
94.
White set gate as you come on out. Turn and face me. See your position, legs up and cross, head back.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Woo-ha! Uh-oh.
Alright, you can stand.
Alrighty, you're ready to go.
Alrighty.
There she goes.
Clear, John.
Clear as zip, Frank.
Zip on, John.
That's our cue. You're good to go.
Okay.
Plus side, y'all get to experience the off-road adventure.
All right, perfect. Well, it looks like the thunderstorm's moving a little bit closer right now, so we're quick interruption. Get down to the bottom, and then we'll see if we continue a little bit.
Alright, you're just gonna follow Frank.
And Frank?
Watch your step, y'all. Let's see, it's nice. It's a little bit slow. I got my helmet on. Oh, that's nice. It's turned up.
All right, I'm gonna run over here to the edge right there. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and oh yes! Alright, today is departure day. After about 2 weeks here at the Dudley Creek RV Resort. We're heading back to Tampa, about 700 miles ahead of us, and we're going to stay overnight at the Tifton RV Overnight RV Park in Georgia. Again, it always works out very well. But we had a great time here. It's a great campground, highly can recommend it. And yeah, we had several bear encounters. Matter of fact, we had there's a local bear always roaming around the campgrounds here. Actually, a couple. There's fairly big size black bears too. We were sitting here last night at the fireplace, and then we just saw the bear just passing by the front of the tree right here, and then behind our truck. So just checking, looking for food. Sometimes they're hanging out at the dumpsters, see if somebody dropped, didn't lock the dumpsters properly. But yeah, so that was it. Great experience, great time here. Beautiful day again today. Weather was, the first week was fairly pleasant. In terms of temperature was definitely cooler. And then this last week was a little bit warmer. But overall, a great time here in the mountains. As always, one of our favorite areas to visit. One issue we encountered during this trip is the rear backup camera. It was a Furion camera. And when we stayed here the last time at the Tifton, on the way up here in the Tifton overnight RV park, it rained so hard and the rain pounded the camera that actually the lens, water came into the camera and made the picture completely unusable. You can see still actually the moisture in the lens, and maybe you can open it up. But what I decided to do is I purchased a replacement camera on Amazon. Put the link in the description. But this camera has a huge screen, has a 7-inch screen, and it has a bracket that fits right into the Furion casing in the back there. So excellent picture, great reception, better reception than actually the other camera, and 1/3 of the cost. Really cost about $120 or something like that versus $300 plus on the Furion camera. Alright, here's the screen. It's a 7-inch screen, clear. I'd actually lowered the contrast and the brightness a little bit because it was just too bright out of the box. The only thing it's different from the Furion camera is that the vertical angle is not as quite as large as the other one, so I cannot see the bumper with the horizon. So you want to see the horizon when cars come in, but I don't see the bumper. The other camera did give me a little bit more viewing angle there, but otherwise it's fantastic. And the holder for the display I got at Love's gas stations. You can also get it online, but it fits right on the cup holder. Very convenient, so you don't block the front view. Alright, I had also an issue with my 2017 CRS LT here truck, the AC. Before we left Tampa Bay area, we noticed that the AC is not blowing cold anymore, so I brought it to shop. They refilled it. They put some dye in it so they can identify where the leak is. So it lasted all the way up to Tennessee. When we came back, actually during the time in Tennessee, it started again to blow not cold air at lower RPMs. So I purchased this kit. It's actually it's a hose and a gauge right here, as well as some refrigerant. You can tell which one to use. It's listed on the tag right here in the engine compartment. But yeah, you connect it to the bottom, to the return part, which is way down there. It's a valve right there. You just unscrew this, and then you connect that part of the hose. The engine is turned on first, and then you can measure how many PSIs we have there, and it had actually around 15 to 20. So then connected the refrigerant cartridge right here, and then I could refill it to I filled the refill about 30, and yeah, it's blowing cold air now. So total cost about $90 at an auto parts store. Alright, just keep an eye on the tire pressure monitor, and the front left tire is significantly less pressure than the other ones. The other ones are around 70, 72. The front left started off with 59, went to 60, now it's 58, so that's definitely unusual. I'm going to pull over to the next gas station and put some air in, inspect the tire and see what's going on. I do have a spare in case I need to replace it. I just stopped here at the QT gas station because I saw the pressure is still going lower and lower. And let's take a look at this. See if I find anything on here. Anything obvious. I don't see anything right now. Okay. It could be the sensor too, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pump on it and see what the pressure indicates. Yeah, it's reading definitely low. It's 50. So the sensor was correct. It's losing air. Okay. That's not good. That means I need to replace the tire. Alright, it should take probably a half hour. 45 minutes. We have a spare tire in the back. Here we go. Got the spare tire right here. And it's an old endurance tire, which you can see it's totally worn out, but still I want to use the one, rather use this tire than the original China bombs, which I had replaced right after I purchased the RV. The spare tire hasn't been used for 3.5 years, so we're gonna add some air to it. A portable air compressor on hand. Again, we're looking at 65 psi cold. We should be almost there at 62 right now. So what I've done already, I've loosened the nuts just a little bit, because once the tire is up in the air, it starts turning and everything. So you want to loosen up before you lift the axle up. Alright, here we go. We have a lift jack. It's a 4-ton, definitely enough capacity. And what I use is a wooden block right in between here, so it will not puncture the axle itself. So that's what I do. I put it right here at the end. Alright. Tire is loose in the air. It looks like a rock to me, but have to be clear.
Okay.
Welcome to 90 degrees weather and 90% humidity. Alright, now since we're almost done here, wife reminded me to put on some gloves, which I have now done. What I should have done earlier. But yeah, I'll take another look at this tire here. The only area I can see is this. No, it's a rock. It's a rock right here. Let me just move forward. Yeah, I don't see it. Needs to be put under water and then see where the bubbles come out here. I'll bring it to a tire shop and have it to take a look. So we're gonna mount this on the back, and I tightened the nuts right there to about 90-95 foot-pound, and we're all good right now. So it took us about, I don't know, like a half hour, 45 minutes, to place the tire. This concludes the fourth part of this mini-series over to the Great Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. 2 weeks we spent there, had an awesome time. If you like this content, give it a thumbs up and press the subscribe button if you'd like to be notified of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and till next time on our channel.